One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8th clap and UCLA, ready to roll. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bruins offense takes the field to start this game off. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Running behind that left side. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Weiss. Using the quick game. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8th clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team 5 times. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out.
Going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a 1st down.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Wade. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. A 3rd and long coming up here. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RPO game, and then...
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They get him down after he makes the catch. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. How in the world did the offense retain possession? So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Dropping back, it's Weiss. Throws to the wideout. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give out of the gun. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Into the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. He makes the connection. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The Bruins decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. To the air, it's Weiss. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's going to pass. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, Don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab on the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Tulsa. And once he got loose, it was all over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Sends it downfield. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's McCaffrey. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's McCaffrey. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds a tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Weiss. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this up.
He's got it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Tulsa wasting no time. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting them back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch, called for and made. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Grab near the sticks. It's McCaffrey. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Tulsa. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tulsa, 28. UCLA, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the...
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away.
14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Dropping back, it's Weiss. looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They're trying to get to him. They're working that left side. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Looking to throw, it's Weiss. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with a gorgeous sand.
Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Another 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28, UCLA, 24.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Scanning the field, it's Weiss. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Buys a little time with his feet. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He got it.
That makes the score. Tulsa, 31. UCLA, 24.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
He's loose down the middle. 10. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Weiss. They'll run the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grab behind the line. It's McCaffrey. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
A really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. You've got to be able to make good decisions. You've got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Weiss. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying play action. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's McCaffrey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Weiss. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wade. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Floating away. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Off play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's McCaffrey. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On 2nd down, looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're setting up the screen. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing down.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Makes the quick grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting 1st down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
He's just Johnny on the spot. Now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Handoff from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Weiss. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. He'll keep it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Set to kick this one away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You gotta find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation who will enjoy this win. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Weiss. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll pull it on the read. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruin. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
52, Tulsa.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Weiss. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back on the move.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
2nd down.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's McCaffrey. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Gives it to the back on the draw. Tackled there by the defense. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
3rd down coming.
Balls and fired complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Using the quick game. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Weiss. Right down the middle. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tulsa. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. On target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. The 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Complete to start this drive.
And in this situation, Wade, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down.
Back to throw, it's Weiss. Gets open down the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. They're trailing by just 4 to South Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll try the run. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away.
66. Tulsa, 52.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Weiss. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Weiss. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his tent. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short now from their own 48. Motion from the offense. He'll throw on third down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. It's blocked. The pressure got home. So the USC Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. He hauls it in and nobody's close. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. On second down, wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get to get 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today.
Got room at the 35.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Twist his way through. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. Leaves it with the running back. Smashes ahead. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The option look. Quick toss. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in a hurry-up. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The play action fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Cavaliers are on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
They get to the line quickly. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the road.
Afterburner's coming. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quarterback keeps it. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And first down for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads-up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He wants to throw here on second down. This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
This time they'll go to the running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Reads it, fires complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run play action. That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. 3rd down coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Grab near the marker. It's Miranda. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's O'Grady. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. That's reeled in. It's Miranda. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. This quarterback part of their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Virginia! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
Now the play fake. Keeps the play going. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They want to just keep throwing it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Working the middle to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. He's back to throw on second down. Tight end getting vertical. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds a tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. I'm trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Phyllis, few programs ooze history quite like Tennessee and Alabama, and we've got an early clue on who might be firing up the victory cigars today. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points.
Got the back over the middle.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. The Trojans will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Thrust that arm out. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
It's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Swings it out to his running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nowaski. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Grady. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the pack.
Makes the grab at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, USC, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Power football with the run. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Miranda. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's going up top. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it in the middle, it's Miranda. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He hopes it turns out better than last time. He had the other one blocked. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets away. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together. The ball pops out. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dialing up a second down pass play. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cavaliers!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fighting off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense set on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll call for the fair catch here. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking downfield to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Grady. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
He's right on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They got him for the sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they're not on the same page there. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Finds his man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. This time he's got it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Soft spot in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. The aerial assault continues. Looking left. He's got it. Touchdown, Virginia. They move on top here in the fourth. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Well, busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.